I do. I have SMT.
That's right, I've just started my YouTube career and I've already lost my creative integrity. Minecraft, a game with slightly more money and slightly fewer children than the Catholic Church. But despite being the biggest game in the world, there are some problems. Wow, shocking, a 20-something-year-old playing a children's game has problems. The game has many systems in it. Unfortunately, a lot of them are basically useless. Like me. Many of them seem confused, like they don't serve an actual purpose beyond just bloating the game. And I'm not just talking about the recent editions being shit. Everyone and their dog has already beaten that to death. The sniffer is a bit underwhelming and the archaeology system is a bit disappointing. Wow, what a brave fucking statement. Be careful, you might end up on an FBI watch list with those radical ideas. No, I'm talking about the systems that Mojang has left to rot, like a dog in a hot car. Systems that have been in the game for years but have never been useful in a survival playthrough. And I'm looking at this from the perspective of a normal survival world. Just me and maybe some of my very real friends that I definitely have.
Playing Minecraft. Oh!
And also I play on Java because... But most of what I'm going to say also applies to Bedrock. Side note, for all their talk of parity and consistency between the versions, some things are just completely different between them. Like the way damage is calculated. Like, why are these numbers different?
The numbers, basically.
And also, just to clarify up front, nothing I suggest is ever going to be done. Something a lot of people seem to forget when they're talking about ways to improve Minecraft is that Minecraft is already the most popular game in the world. Microsoft has no need or interest to change game mechanics. Their #1 priority is don't rock the boat. It's the reason why we get all these bullshit filler updates that don't actually add anything. But just because something is successful doesn't mean it can't or shouldn't be improved.
Literally nobody wants that.
Chad, this is a valuable resource.
Yeah, that is not valuable.
Look at that!
It looks retarded.
First up on the chopping block is brewing. A system with so much potential that falls so flat. There are 19 types of potions in Minecraft, and only like 3 of them have common use cases. Water breathing is good when exploring ocean monuments. Fire resistance is really helpful in the nether, especially when fighting blazes. And night vision is good if you don't know how to install Fulbright. There is also the weakness potion to cure zombie villagers, but you're not really using the potion for its actual effect. It's more like an ingredient to make something. Outside of these though, it's only niche uses. When am I ever going to be in a situation where I'm like, you know what I really need right now? To be able to jump 1 block higher for exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. And this is possibly potions' biggest fault. They don't last nearly long enough. A potion like Jump Boost could be really useful, like when navigating steep terrain. But because they're so short, you need to drink every time you encounter the slightest obstacle. I mean, Jump Boost 2 only lasts a minute and a half, and making it requires a rabbit's foot. That's a 19% drop at looting 3. That's 1 rabbit every 51.3 seconds. Regeneration 2 requires a gas tier. It lasts a whopping 22 seconds, for an effect on par with eating. And you know, bitches call me the Turtle Master. Because I only last 20 seconds. Like, Turtle Master is a fun idea, but getting skewed is such an asinine and time-consuming process. Just to get something so short is pretty disappointing. Actually, I might be starting to see where these girls are coming from. To be fair, most potions aren't that hard to obtain, but there is an issue that they all share, and that's that they can't stack. Inventory space is already so limited, which is another issue that Mojang doesn't seem interested in actually fixing. A potion like Swiftness could be really useful when exploring. Maybe provide that elytra alternative all the hall monitors are looking for. But to get any meaningful use out of the effect, you need to fill up half your inventory with speed. Extending the duration of the effects and making them stackable would open up so many new possibilities. Like, do you know how nice it would be to have Jump Boost when trying to build? I really don't see longer durations or stacking as game-breaking changes. Mostly they would just be really nice quality of life changes so I don't have to keep stopping what I'm doing, placing a shulker, and playing Inventory Management Simulator every few minutes to top up an effect. Well, technically there is one way to get any potion effect to stack. Tipped arrows are potion's stupid little brother. First off, they're oddly hard to get. If you want any large quantity of them, which, considering their ammo, you're probably going to want a few of them, you need to beat the game. And if you run out, you're going to need to resummon the dragon. And the effects are just useless. And I know a lot of them are meant to just be funny, like shooting somebody to make them breathe underwater, or shooting somebody to make them invisible. But even the effects that should be useful just aren't. Considering a bow is a weapon, you probably want to do more damage. Like with Arrows of Harming, a name that gives the same vibe as
road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
arrows that do extra damage. Sounds great. Except for the part where the harming effect actually heals half the mobs in the game. So you actually need to carry around 2 sets of arrows for when you encounter undead mobs. And the same problem applies for regeneration and poison. You need a hot swap depending on what you're fighting. A transition about as smooth as my Ford Focus going from first to second.
Oh, what on earth?
All for the earth-shattering, game-breaking effect of 2 seconds of poison.
Wow.
Which can make a normal mob with the average 20 HP a 1 to 2 shot. A massive improvement on the basic Power 5 bow, which kills in 1 to 2 shots. Shit. Yeah, there are 76 types of mobs in Minecraft, and a Power 5 bow can guarantee 2 shot, if not 1 shot, all but 10 of them. And that includes bosses. And maybe that's where they'd shine, against the Ender Dragon and Wither. Bosses have large enough health pools that you can really see the difference the extra damage makes. Except for the part where they are immune to all potion effects, so they do literally nothing.
Wow.
Tipped arrows really are one of those things that sound like a great idea, but no consideration was ever given to how they'd actually be used.
Sounds good, doesn't work.
In basically every situation, they make no difference. And trying to even use them is such a hassle. You spend so much time fucking around in your inventory trying to select the right one, you could have just shot the thing again with a normal arrow. Nothing beats the classic sword and bow combo. And I mean that. All the other weapons they've added fucking suck. Remember before they added the mace and everybody was freaking out about how game-breaking and overpowered it was? Then it got added and everybody immediately forgot about it? Because it actually sucks. For starters, they're a pain in the ass to get. A heavy core is only a 7.5% drop chance from ominous vaults, so on average you need to do over 13 to get 1 core. Then once you do eventually get it, they're a pain in the ass to use. To get the thing to work, you need to be jumping off of stuff like a member of One Direction, and the results will probably be about the same. Oh, but you can one-shot the Warden! How often are you actually falling from world height? You know there's a difference between a feature and a gimmick, right? Its gimmick is that it can do one really big hit, but this almost never happens. There aren't nearly enough high HP mobs to justify a slow one-shot, one-kill weapon. Most of the time you're just fighting normal mobs in a field or a cave, where there's not enough stuff to be jumping off it consistently to make the thing work. And where it seriously struggles because it's way too slow. And besides, a sword can already two-shot pretty much anything anyway. Or on Bedrock, where a critical attack can already one-shot most things. Similar problems exist for the Trident, which is like the bastard love child between the sword and the bow. At first glance, it doesn't seem too bad. It does 9 damage, which is more than another right sword. Except on Bedrock, where it actually does the same damage. The problems with the Trident really begin once you start enchanting. Impaling, the enchantment that increases the damage it does, has a caveat that makes it completely useless. It only affects aquatic creatures. You know, like fish and turtles, mobs whose natural predators are plastic straws. There are only 2 hostile mobs it affects, Guardian and Big Guardian. And no, Drown don't count. Okay, so it might not do much damage, but it makes up for it in versatility because it can also act as a ranged weapon. Except it's a pretty shit ranged weapon, this ain't no Moonveil. It does about the same damage as a normal bow, but once you enchant the bow, it does around double to triple the damage. And the bow attacks way faster because you don't need to retrieve your weapon after every attack, which is definitely important with Minecraft's jank hit reg. I believe it was Sun Tzu who said, "Don't throw your weapon, dipshit." If you actually want to use it as a ranged weapon, then loyalty is a necessity, because otherwise...
And it's gone.
And even then, loyalty isn't the most reliable thing in the world.
What are you aiming at?
The real problem is if you can enchant a trident with impaling and loyalty, then you can enchant a sword and a bow with sharpness and power, which just obsoletes the trident. So it's pretty bad in the late game, but it could be good in the early game. Having the equivalent of a netherite sword while you're still mining for iron will be pretty fun and provide an interesting gameplay experience. Except you're not going to get the trident early game because it only drops from every 1 in 188 drowned, making it one of the rarest drops in the game. And even with looting 3, it's only 1 in 139. That's 4.79 Edmund Fitzgerald's worth of drowned sailors. Except on Bedrock, where it's actually a 1 in 18 chance. And even if you did somehow manage to get one in the early game, I hope you found a mending book while you were down there. Because it has the same durability as an iron sword, and there's no way to repair it. I think Yahtzee said it best back in 2011, which was over 13 years ago. Holy shit.
The ratio of difficulty to find versus actual usefulness is completely arbitrary.
It's really a shame because both the Mace and Trident can actually be pretty fun to use. Like flying using Riptide or flying using the skulls of villagers. There's nothing wrong with having gimmicks. I said the same thing about Siege. Having things that aren't that useful is okay as long as they're fun. But when the only weapons you've added to your game in 15 years are gimmicks,
Hey, Mocha.
it kind of becomes a problem. Well, there is one other weapon they've added since the official release, and that's the crossbow. And while it's better than the others
good?
because you can
Yeah,
get
I'm
it
fine.
relatively easily, at the end of
Just
the
a bit
day,
tired.
it's just a worse bow with some gimmick enchants.
That's why I
Did
started
you know
streaming late.
multi-shot can hit the same mob
I just freaking
twice?
passed out.
The other arrows just bounce off. I thought the point was to be a shotgun. Because with the arrows flying out at 10 degrees each, you're never going to hit anything with them.
It was a miss.
10 is just unreasonable. Nobody wants
Hey,
that.
for life.
A lot of people would even say, you know, 5 is too
I'm
much.
not.
I think
be honest.
3 is a much more realistic number.
Of course you're
2.5.
not.
Speaking of overpenetration, Pierce, which is
Very
infinitely more
interesting.
useful to multi-shot, but seeing as we're coming from completely useless, it could really only be up. Being able to collateral enemies is way more likely to
Even with
happen
that,
than having to bust out a protractor
don't worry
and make sure
about
that they're exactly 10 degrees apart from each other.
Miss.
But even then, you'd still be way better off just using a Power 5 bow instead of having to rely on the mobs to cooperate and stand in the right spot.
Miss input. Calm down.
Pierce exists almost exclusively for the 2 birds 1 stone achievement. Oh, I'm sorry, advance. This may sound nitpicky, but I feel like the way that Mojang handles advancements says a lot about their game design philosophy. For starters, most
I
of
was
these
just
aren't
saying I was
advancements.
sick, you're sick?
Advancement implies that
How
you're
you
progressing
sick?
towards something or advancing through the game. It suggests that this
Oh,
is
you
the
out
intended
here
way to play.
you're sneezing and
but
sniffling?
the majority of advancements are just random tasks. Get in a boat with a goat. Why? What's this advancing me towards? Same thing with look at things with a spyglass. How is this in any way progressing me through the
Stomach
game?
bug? Oh,
Play a
God
jukebox in the
damn.
meadows. Why? What is the connection between the jukebox and
Stomach bugs are terrible. How the fuck do you even get a stomach bug? Like, how does that even work? Cause I hear everybody fucking say you got a stomach bug. Like, I don't think I've ever had one, but like from what I've seen, it fucking sucks. I've seen everybody get it. Like, what, do you just eat something bad or like? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just threw up. Just threw up randomly. Hmm. Probably what you had this morning. What did you eat for breakfast? Eat some eggs and bacon, eggs and pancakes, or waffles, or toast.
in the meadows? It's such a random thing to ask. What I assume happened was that somebody at Mojang was super proud that they managed to make the plains bound for a second time. Then they realized that nobody was going to give a shit because, well, it's the plains bound for
French vanilla coffee with the eclair. Bro, what kind of breakfast are you eating? Type of fancy ass breakfast? Bro said an eclair with some French vanilla coffees. You sound fancy as hell. Who you trying to impress? Later on, a small caramel frappe with an espresso shot. That's probably why you sick. You drinking a bunch of fucking coffee. God damn. No wonder you're sick. God damn, bro. You don't need all that coffee? Bro eating a bunch of. I was tired this morning. Well, that explains a lot. You drank all that damn coffee. That's probably what got you sick. Even I don't have a coffee addiction. I refuse to drink coffee because it makes me feel old. So I drink hot chocolate instead. Call me immature. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that's probably why you sick. Drinking all that damn coffee. I don't have a coffee addiction. Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, you do. Over here getting sick over drinking coffee and eating eclairs. Who the fuck eats an eclair? It was just today? Yeah. It was just today. I don't know. I always be hearing you talking about you want coffee. The amount of times I hear you talk about coffee a lot for someone who's not addicted to coffee. I don't know, man. Unless you're a Day fan. And see, I'm about to Thanos snap you already. Depends on the coffee. See, now you're moving the goalpost, so now it depends on the coffee. I told you. Mocha
a second time.
SMH.
This whole thing is basically just a checklist for Mojang to say, please interact with our garbage content. It's pathetic. You know, if you make good content, you don't have to tell players to use it, right? And also, if you're trying to get players to
What
engage
you mean,
with
bro? I
your
just got
content,
here?
at least make the list user-friendly. Why is it a
And?
vertical list in a
What
tiny
was that supposed to
horizontal
mean?
window? You're the biggest game in the world and not a single person on staff understands basic UX design? And if you are planning on going for some of these, I hope you're keeping notes while you're playing, because the game doesn't tell you what you need to complete them. I'm supposed to visit 54 biomes, and I'm missing one. But the
Yo, let's
game doesn't
go,
tell me which one
Ricardo.
it is.
I passed my final
Have you been to
test
the
on
ocean?
free for the
And
summer.
was
Yo,
it
let's
warm?
go.
And cold? And really cold? And how deep was
Yo,
it in its
props,
location?
bro.
And the
Congratulations.
same problem applies to other advancements, like eat every type of food, tame all the cats
Good
and
shit.
dogs, collect children on a private island. There's no way to track what you're missing. But don't worry, Mojang, the community will fix that for you too. From here on out, we're going to get into some more radical ideas, so if you don't want your views challenged, now's the time to go watch another fake hardcore survival video, because netherite is really fucking stupid. The template is a good idea. Having to raid a bastion before you're able to upgrade is interesting, and I wish the game had more unique experiences like that. But after that, it all falls apart. Gathering the required ancient debris takes hours of strip mining, and it's such a fucking tedious process. Like, me and the boys are running this shit on Hamachi. Our time is pretty limited. If we wanted to spend hours in hell, we would have queued ranked siege again. But even ignoring that, it's just not worth the time and effort for such a worthless upgrade. Minecraft is not a hard game. Once you have iron armor, you're basically invincible from like 90% of the game's threats. And with enchanted diamond gear, you are invincible. The only time you die is whenever you do something really stupid. So I'm not really sure what the purpose of Invincible Plus is. And the tools aren't much better. A sword goes from a 2-shot to a 2-shot, or on Bedrock a 1-shot to a 1-shot because... And diamond and netherite mine at the same speed. So the only benefit it really has over diamond is it can't burn, which is pretty much meaningless because how often are you dying in netherite? It does have more durability, but that's negated by the fact that netherite is almost impossible to repair, because to repair netherite you need more netherite, which means a ton more mining. So much mining that you'll end up using up all the netherite's durability trying to get materials to restore the durability. So if you actually want to use netherite for anything besides, well, mining for more netherite, then mending is just a requirement, because mending makes any tool unbreakable, which negates any durability benefits netherite has over diamond. For some reason, a lot of people act like this is an issue that has to do with mending. They act like it's mending's fault that is basically mandatory, but they never consider why it's that way in the first place. Maybe mending is so popular because some items can't function without it, and maybe because players don't want to lose items they spent hours grinding for.
Exactly.
Maybe mending isn't the problem. Maybe durability is. The durability system was designed for how the game played 15 years ago and has barely changed since. Back then, the best gear you could get was plain diamond with no enchants. Tools weren't meant to be large investments you spent hours perfecting. They were meant to be consumable resources. The purpose of having durability is supposed to limit the uses an item has, therefore causing the player to spend resources, therefore causing the player to go collect more resources. The system relies on the premise that an item that breaks can be easily replaced with the materials you've been gathering, and this still holds true in the early game, but once you progress further into the game, the system completely breaks down, because you're no longer gathering the resources required for the system to work. No one just has extra netherite lying around. You get the exact amount you need, then you never mine for it again. No one is killing 139 drown for a trident and then going, you know, I should get another, just in case. And no one has phantom membranes because any sane human being turns those fuckers off. And if you've enchanted to get the perfect gear, that can take hours of grinding. That's not exactly easily replaceable. Mending is just a necessity with how the current durability system works. They can make it slightly harder to get by geofencing into Florida. It would also help if the repair system wasn't botched. But that still wouldn't address the core issue. They forgot what the purpose of having a durability system is. These items are way too valuable to be consumable resources. They're clearly not designed to have limited uses. I mean, netherite with Unbreaking 3 has over 8,000 uses. And once an elytra runs out of durability, it doesn't even break. It just becomes unusable. It's almost like the developers know that items this valuable breaking would be a terrible gameplay experience. And the reason players need mending on them is to effectively disable durability as a mechanic entirely. So if the developers are trying to avoid a mechanic, and the players are also trying to avoid a mechanic, then what the fuck is the point of it being in the game in the first place?
True.
These items having durability adds nothing to the game. At best, the system is pointless, and at worst, actively harmful. Removing durability would allow the usability of these items to be dictated by their capabilities and not by whether or not the player has access to mending. Plus, netherite being indestructible would actually set it apart from diamond and help justify the time investment. And in the case of the trident, all durability really does is bar you from using it in the early game. And no, this isn't a game-breaking change. It would be a good quality of life change. Cause let's be honest here, mending isn't that hard to get. It's mostly an exercise in tedium, placing and picking up a lectern a few hundred times until you get the right book. Durability feels like something that belongs in Dark Souls, because it's in Dark Souls. And Dark Souls' durability system is actually more similar to Minecraft's than you might think, because in theory, if an item breaks in the early game, you can replace it with what you've collected. But once again, the system completely breaks down late game, because by that point, you've invested all your time and resources into upgrading one weapon. And if that weapon breaks, you don't have a replacement. Granted, I say in theory because durability almost never comes into play. You can legitimately play all the way through 1 and 3 and not even know it has a durability system. Not so much 2 though, which is probably why in the spiritual successor Elden Ring, they removed the system entirely, because they acknowledged it wasn't improving the gameplay experience. Most of the time, it's never even a factor until it very suddenly becomes a factor and derails your whole experience. And Dark Souls isn't even as punishing as Minecraft. If an item breaks, you don't lose it, you just have to pay to repair it. When you really think about it, it's pretty odd for what is ostensibly a creative sandbox to have such incredibly punishing game mechanics. Can you imagine permanently losing your items in Dark Souls? Losing multiple
crazy.
hours of progress because you made a stupid mistake? That would be ridiculous. Oh wait. I needed to take a step back. Forget all your nostalgia and really think about how dropping your inventory fits into Minecraft. What does it add to the game? I know, it's been in the game for 15 years and has become part of the game's identity.
Dropping
But similar to
inventory.
durability, it was designed for how the game played 15 years ago, where, again, the most valuable items were basic diamond. Back then, it made sense, and you know, it still makes sense in the early game. Because just like how every video game ever works, when a player dies, the game resets them to a slightly earlier point, which the player could usually recover from in a few minutes. Like, losing iron or diamond, that's a shame, but you can probably recover in a few minutes. But losing fully enchanted netherite with an elytra? That's not just a small inconvenience, that sets the player back by hours and completely derails their playthrough. Because now, instead of doing whatever you want to in this sandbox game, you need to spend hours reacquiring all of your gear. And it can have such a negative effect, it can just outright end playthroughs. I've personally seen people on servers lose their endgame gear and just stop playing. They're just done with the world at that point. Because grinding to get everything back is not fun, it's incredibly frustrating. And the worst part is, if you die late game, it's not going to be because of something difficult like a challenge designed by the developers. It's probably because you were goofing around or did something stupid. Last time I died late game, I was flying through a cave looking for ancient cities. I misclicked a firework and that sent me slamming into a... I died over
Kinetic
8,000
energy.
blocks away from home with all of my gear. And the only reason I was able to get it back was because I was able to borrow somebody else's elytra to fly back there. This was not a fun or enjoyable experience, it was genuinely stressful and frustrating, because all I could think was, I'm gonna have to waste hours of my life reacquiring everything I lost. And maybe I'm crazy, it's the reason I'm on the no-fly list, but I don't think a misclick should be punished with 10 hours of tedious grinding. And Minecraft really is an anomaly, because drop inventory on death is actually pretty rare among progression-based games. Most games with drop inventory on death usually have a pretty heavy PvP focus, like DayZ, Rust, or Battle Royales. Games where the purpose of dropping your inventory is to reward another player, and where you're not really expected to get your items back. You're usually expected to start over from scratch and basically do a whole new playthrough. And while it is common to drop some items in progression-based games, it's usually something like currency or resources. You know, items that are easily replaceable. And more importantly, not progression-critical items like weapons or equipment. And even in progression-based games where you do drop your whole inventory, usually your items aren't just scattered to the wind with a 5-minute timer until self-destruction.
Yeah, true.
Usually they end up in a container where you can retrieve them at any time, therefore removing the stressful part of the recovery. It's why gravestone mods are so popular. And Minecraft could do something like this. While I don't think they go for the gravestone idea, they could do something like a treasure enchantment. Call it something like Soulbound, which makes it so if a player dies, you keep that item on respawn. So if the player dies, they still drop the resources and will want to recover, but critically, they don't drop the gear they spent hours grinding for, which they might need to recover the dropped items. And if you're worried about this being overpowered or breaking PvP, they could make it so you can only get it from trading. In the end, so you still need to beat the game first. And they could add the caveat that if another player kills you, you still drop the enchanted items. And I know, you can turn on keep inventory in the settings, and I was actually surprised to learn how many people play with that on. Because yeah, you can turn off drop inventory, or you can install a mod. And while that might make your experience better, it doesn't address the core issue. For a long time now, Minecraft has had a hard time reconciling the differences between the creative sandbox mechanics and the RPG mechanics. Because they have added many of the systems that you do find in RPGs, like potions, durability, a couple different weapons, but they're all incredibly surface level. A lot of people act like it's fine these mechanics aren't good, and additions don't need to be deeper complex, because Minecraft is a creative game, and you're supposed to find creative uses for things. And if you really don't like something, either ignore it, change settings, or mod it. But the sentiment just hand waves away any criticism, and it moves the burden of making a compelling experience from the developer to the player. And really, it just boils down to, oh, you don't like something? Fix it yourself. But this also ignores the fact that most players don't change settings or install mods. They play the game as is. And default settings by their nature are implied to be the intended way to play by the developer. And just because Minecraft is a creative game doesn't mean they should add poorly thought out content under the guise that the players will be able to figure out what to do with it. And it's not like you can actually use these in any meaningful or creative way. Most players will just get an item, goof around with it for a few minutes, realize it sucks, and then just never touch it again. And I really don't see why we can't have a creative sandbox and good RPG mechanics, especially when a lot of the fixes are so simple. Ultimately, these systems struggle for two main reasons. You have systems that have failed to evolve with how the game is played now, and you have new systems added on top of that shaky foundation. The new RPG mechanics struggle to find a place in the game because they haven't added the corresponding situations or challenges that would warrant their use. There's not really a reason to use multiple weapons, different ammo types, or buffs when a basic sword can already handle everything. And you can't have deeper complex challenges in a game where at any moment, one tiny mistake can...
God damn. Mocha, did you message me something on Discord? I thought I saw a message. I don't know if you messaged me or not. My Discord is buggy.
set you back to square one. And drop inventory really is the linchpin holding everything back. Without it, it would allow for more complex and interesting challenges to be added to the endgame, which would hopefully allow for the RPG mechanics to breathe a little bit. It could also help flesh out Minecraft's progression, which is god-awful, but that's a schizo rant for another day. In the end, it would just be nice if Microsoft and Mojang cared enough to add good content themselves, instead of leeching off the community through soulless cash grabs. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go watch a soulless cash grab.
I did not know that. Is that Skibbity fucking toilet? Really? Really? Smoke is still on. Let me message this dude real quick. There should be something this. Fucking ugly ass Steve, bro. What the fuck is? We're just put on the blue shit. How does yo? I swear to God, bro. Movies are cooked, bro. What the fuck is this slot, bro? Can't believe that shit actually made money. I am Stiga. You're Stiga. What's Stiga? Skip the intro. Okay, I'm walking this shit.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tony. Sacred women, with their leader Lilith and worthy of devotion. On the flip side, where there is good, there is also evil to balance it out. Forces of nature that exist for nothing more than to cause pain and destruction. Chaos incarnate. Within Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance exists a group of demons for such a chaos, known as the Kadishtu, meaning sacred women. With their leader Lilith and high-ranking members Nama, Aisheth Zenunim, and Agrat Bat Malat, they are the antagonistic main driving force to achieve your goals, lest the world be left to the devices of vengeful demons. Each coming from ancient Jewish mysticism, this all-female group of demons are very important in their own right. So let's dive into these demonic agents of chaos and learn more about them, to understand their roles
How long
as
has it
the
been sitting in my watch
antithesis of
later?
law and order. First up is the glorious leader of the Kadishtu, Lilith. Coming from Abrahamic mythology, Lilith was believed to have been the first wife of Adam created by God in the Garden of Eden. Now, I've actually made an entire video on Lilith before, but I'll go over specifically her origins in Christian mythology. Within the biblical book of Genesis, God seems to have mentioned creating man and woman twice. Once in Genesis 1:26-27, where it states, "Then God said,
This some nerdy
Let
ass
us
shit, but I'm
make
just curious.
mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female, he created them. Then once again in the very next chapter of Genesis, where it reads, "The Lord God said, It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." So the man gave names to all the livestock, the birds in the sky, and the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. And then, while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man. While this may easily have been explained as a non-chronological way of telling the creation myth of the Abrahamic God, many interpret these texts to be without fault. It's due to this belief of infallibility that led some religious scholars to develop some esoteric interpretations of the events. In the text Alphabet of Sirach, an anonymously written text dated back to
Yo, this
700
is so deep.
AD,
What the
they
fuck?
describe the story of the first woman. Due to God making male and female humans from the dirt at once, the first woman would not submit to the man's commands, the favored of the Lord, Adam. This first woman, known as Lilith, thought herself equal to the man, and it's interpreted that she would not be the submissive in the
Hope y'all-
relationship. Eventually, this put her at a crossroads: submit to her husband Adam or leave the Garden of Eden forever. The woman would not allow herself to submit and rebelled against God, saying his true name before leaving the garden, which instantly transformed her beautiful form into that of a demon. Speaking God's true name in Jewish tradition was not to be done unless under extremely strict circumstances.
Yeah, you did DM
For
me.
the first
Yeah, I
woman,
saw
it
it.
invited holy wrath
I was
upon her,
curious.
which changed her physical form irrevocably. From this point on,
Yeah, I was
she
clearing. I was
done-
clearing out my notifications because everybody be blowing up my damn Discord, and I saw your message for a split second, and I scrolled it to the left. I didn't, and then I checked the DMs, and it was gone. So I wasn't sure if you messaged me or not.
dubbed Lilith, the creature of the night. Sometime later, God sent 3 angels to seek Lilith out, where they found her near the Red Sea. The angels beseeched the woman to return and rethink her decision, but Lilith remains defiant. During the argument between them, Lilith proposed a deal with the angels. "Leave me," she said. "I was created only to cause sickness to infants. If the infant is male, I have dominion over him for 8 days after his birth, and if female, for 20 days. This was the true extent of Lilith's hatred, resigning herself to snuffing out the young. Where once she was a human that could bring about the proliferation of new life, now she is a demon that destroys it. When the angels heard Lilith's words, they insisted she go back, but she swore to them by the name of the living and eternal God. "Whenever I see you or your names or your forms in an amulet, I will have no power over the infant." She also agreed to have 100 of her children die every day. Accordingly,
Damn.
every day 100 demons perish, and for the same reason, we write the angels' names on the amulets of young children. When Lilith sees their names, she remembers her oath, and the child recovers. For Lilith to take this deal insinuates the deluge of demons is unending, with many believing them to begin with her. Many believe that if she couldn't have a family in life as a human, she would make it her mission to be the mother of demons, to overthrow the rule of God with a burning hatred as powerful as a mother's love. In Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, Lilith is portrayed as a tall woman with pink hair and a beautiful face. Unfortunately though, that's all that's beautiful about her. Her body is riddled with small holes, triggering trypophobia, and strange armor-like scales on her shoulders and knees, evoking a reptilian or truly demonic look. Lilith has an imposing red snake coiled around her, possibly as a reference to some texts claiming the snake that tempted Eve to eat the fruit of knowledge was truly Lilith in disguise. Learn more about that
Alice
in
is
my
fucking awesome
dedicated
for this
Lilith
shit. What
video
the
though.
fuck?
Overall, an incredibly faithful design to the Queen of Demons, and worthy of being such a horrific group's leader. Next up is Nama, the shape-shifting mother of demons. Within the Zohar, a foundational work of Kabbalistic or ancient Jewish mystic literature, Nama is mentioned. Sometime after Lilith's descent into demonic tyranny, Adam and
titties, what
Eve
the
are
fuck?
banished from the Garden of Eden as well, for the consumption of the fruit of knowledge. Unlike Lilith before them, they were not cursed to demonhood and remained human, but still punished severely. The men would toil to work the land, and the women would suffer great pain in childbirth forevermore. Seeing that God's favored people had also fallen to temptation, Lilith set her eyes on the newly banished family. Among the demonic host Lilith helped create, it was believed succubi
what
were
the
her
fuck is
closest
that?
allies, and even among them, a being known as Nama was her favorite. Nama is difficult to describe. In lore, she takes many forms, sometimes that of a human, sometimes that of a demon, and even sometimes that of an angel. To mimic the visage of God's messengers would suggest great power, and due to this, she was chosen for the task of destroying the fallen family of Adam and Eve even further. Though Lilith did not act rashly, and did not aim to simply kill them, or even separate them in some way. Rather, she aimed for something much more insidious, much more long-term. She aimed to taint their entire bloodline, but for that, she had to wait. Adam and Eve had 2 sons, Cain and Abel, one a farmer and the other a shepherd. God looked favorably on the sacrifices of Abel, the shepherd, but time and time again rejected those of Cain, the farmer. As time went on, Cain became enraged at the seeming injustice and lured Abel into the forest one night. Taking advantage of his brother's trusting nature, Cain dashed Abel's head on the rocks, unceremoniously ending his life. The day after, God came down and spoke to Cain, asking him where his brother was. Cain responded, "Am I my brother's keeper?" To that, God was enraged, for he had known the truth all along, and Cain had sealed his fate with that lie. From then on, Cain was cursed to wander the world for all time, never truly having a home. For he had not seen the truth. It was not the offering that offended God, it was the evil Cain bore in his heart. Now an immortal soul with nothing but hatred and regret in his heart, Lilith and Nama took the time to strike. Both taking on the visage of beautiful women, they lured Cain into bed, and with the seed of the damned willfully given, they created the plagues of mankind. These demons are said to cause permanent sickness in children that do not kill them, but truly make them suffer throughout life. One such example is epilepsy. Further delving into the Zohar belief system, author and theologian Raphael Patai writes in his book, The Hebrew Goddess, "She makes sport with the sons of man, and conceives from them through their dreams, from the male desire, and she attaches herself to them. She takes the desire and nothing more, And from that desire, she conceives and brings forth all kinds of demons into the world. And those sons she bears from the men visit the women of humankind, who then conceive from them and give birth to spirits. And all of them go to the first, Lilith, and she brings them up. You may have noticed I assigned titles to these demons, Lilith being the queen of demons and Nama being the mother of demons. Well, now you know why. Lilith raises the demonic brood in groups, culling the weak and training the strong, while Nama not only taints the souls of man, but also provides a constant supply of newborn demons. Existing as truly unknowable entities, these beings may look like beautiful women and even serve the role of a mother and caretaker, but they hold no love in their hearts, only desire, rage, and sin. In SMT Vengeance, she is portrayed as a woman of many aspects. One half of her is a gorgeous pale woman.
The fucking random ass shots, bro. You're not going live on Instagram anymore? I don't know. I've streamed there a few times. I said I was gonna do it permanently. I was gonna do it a few times, but I don't know. It just hasn't been really popping. So I don't know. I'll probably do it like every now and then. But no traction? Not really. I mean, maybe I just gotta wait a little bit longer. I don't know. I don't know. Even before I streamed on YouTube and Twitch, it's really popping too much. Yeah. It's only been Twitch that's been getting traction. Honestly, really, like YouTube has been all right. It hasn't gotten the most traction. It's got a little bit. You know what I'm saying? YouTube's been getting a little bit of traction. Twitch probably has been getting the most. Honestly, I know when Mario Kart World comes out, if I even be able to get a Switch too, it'll probably be like YouTube and Twitch will probably be popping a lot. So. Yeah, nobody knows. And honestly, I mean, unless you literally pre-ordered it, nobody really knows if they're gonna be able to get it day one. Nobody knows unless you pre-ordered it, then you're probably good. You're probably guaranteed. Plus, I'm out of pay time off. Damn, this fucking sucks. Out of PTO. I'm not gonna lie, jobs be home people out of PTO. I ain't gonna lie. No, jobs be kind of home. Oh, God damn, I'm so fucking tired, man. Oh, I've been tired fucking all day. Sucks. Anyways.
With long flowing blonde hair, while the other is wholly demonic, with black wings, exposed teeth, and glowing.
Instagram. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What Instagram incident? There's no Instagram incident. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all here starting shit that hasn't even been started. Pea sucking dick? What the fuck are you talking about? You mean Peach blowing a fucking balloon? See, that's because you just dirty minded. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You dirty minded. You that's what you want to see. You want to see Pea sucking dick. That's a blowjob. Blowing up a balloon is a blowjob now? Damn, you must be gay then. You must be gay then. I didn't know blowing up balloons is gay now. Bro, never had a birthday party before. How? You tell me how. Yeah, why you rage bait right now? Why you trying to start shit? I'm not arguing with you. VC, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. You can spam VC all you want. I'm not arguing with you. She's blowing a balloon. That's what I'm saying, Metallica. She's blowing a balloon. Bro's out here fucking crashing out. Like, goddamn. Yo. Bro, you blowing up the damn chat. calm the fuck down. You're being a petulant child. Is that what they say? A petulant child? That's what you're being. You're crashing out over a picture of Peach blowing a balloon. Is Rosalina teaching Peach how to blow up a balloon, and you out here crashing out over that? You never had a birthday party in your life. Bro never had a birthday. That's crazy.
red eyes. Referencing her ability to take many forms, she
Hey, yo. Do I have to send it to you? Bro, if you send it to him, he's gonna say the same thing. She's helping her blow up a balloon. There's no dick in the picture. Literally, there's no dick in the picture. You're out here, you're trying to create problems out of something that's not even an issue.
speaks like a temptress, but her true nature can't be ignored. With the game taking place as their plans are already well underway, it can be understood that this may be her true form, with a combination of beauty and demonic in an unholy mixture, true to what Lilith's offspring would look like. Really an amazing design. Now for the most outwardly terrifying looking member, Aishet Zenunim. Aishet Zenunim's name literally translates to Woman of Whoredom, and she is said to be the princess of the Qliphoth. In ancient Jewish mysticism, or Kabbalah, there exists the Tree of Life. This tree is foundational to their belief system and represents the aspects of the divine. Within the Tree of Life, there are 10 or sometimes 11 points called the Sfirot, each with different aspects of God's light. Those being Keter, crown, Hokmah, wisdom, Binah, intelligence, Hesed, mercy, Gevurah, judgment, Tiferet, beauty, Nejah, endurance, Hod, majesty, Yesod, foundation, and Malkuth, kingdom. And on some diagrams there exists an 11th point on the tree, that being Da'at, meaning knowledge, the world we find ourselves in SMT Vengeance. Every Sfirot was said to have an angel assigned to them, truly exemplifying that aspect of divinity, with the likes of Metatron, Aniel, Kamael, and even Gabriel. Each of these points is immeasurably important to understanding the eminence of God, and was studied rigorously by the ancient Jews of the time. But this wisdom is not easily understood, and like anything worth truly understanding, many layers need to be pulled back. In this case, the Zohar states that it is a very literal layer, that being the Qliphoth, meaning peels or shells. These husks are the opposite of the Sfirot and represent the other side of the seeming divinity. Instead of angels assigned to each point, it's demons that twist the message of the holy wisdom of God, using it to tempt humans into enacting evil while believing they are still adhering to the tenets of the Lord. Instead of Gevurah, meaning strength, the Qliphoth twists it to Af, meaning anger, and instead of Tiferet, meaning balance and compassion, it twists it to wrath. There are also points such as Bohu, meaning void, Avon, meaning iniquity, and many more. The Qliphoth has demons representing each point such as Samael, Setanael, and even Lilith. But one of the most important demons ruling over these aspects is indeed Aishet Zenunim. The woman of whoredom rules over the shell of Yesod, or the very foundation of the world. With her angelic counterpart being the Archangel Gabriel, she is especially powerful and influential in the realm of humans. Aishet Zenunim represents all base and instinctual desire, aiming to stop humans from truly understanding the meaning of their life as God's children. Many, even to this day, believe all humans were meant to do in this world is mate, produce offspring, and die. Therein lies the truth of the belief of Qliphoth. Nothing in life is truly as it seems, and even simple ideas are impossibly hard to grasp and even harder to internalize. True understanding of God's kingdom requires you not to be just a simple animal, but something more. Learning what that is could take a lifetime. But it's our duty as humans to pierce the husk of the Qliphoth and truly see the splendor of the Tree of Life. Aishet Zenunim in SMT Vengeance is portrayed as almost completely demonic with no attempts to hide her true nature. This, however, I believe to be a deliberate choice. With her being the demon of the Foundation, she must believe humans only want to mate. With extremely large breasts and long braided hair layered with gold, that may be all she needs to tempt the truly degenerate humans who believe their purpose is something so base. Her body is covered in odd geometric shapes, and her eyes are truly horrifying, but she knows that's not where you're looking. Remember guys, God is watching. Overall, a beautifully deep design. Lastly, the odd one out, Agrat Bat Malat. Agrat and Malat are proper names in Hebrew, with Bat meaning daughter, so her name translates to Agrat, daughter of Malat. This is the member of the group that brings them all together. Sadly, there's not much known about Agrat herself, but the most common belief comes from that of a Kabbalistic treatise by Nathan Nadaspira written in 1663. Ishmael was the first son of Abraham, to his mother Hagar. This woman was picked for Abraham by his wife Sarah, for she could not have children of her own. This was a problem, for they sought to fulfill the covenant with God that was established in Genesis. When Abraham slept with Hagar, she did indeed have a child, but over time, Sarah grew to hate the woman. Abraham, seeing things would not end well for the poor woman, begged her to flee his home and wait in the desert nearby. In her isolation, God appeared to her and said, "You are now pregnant, and you will give birth to a son. You shall name him Ishmael, for the Lord has heard of your misery. He will be a wild donkey of a man. His hand will be against everyone, and everyone's hand will be against him, and he will live in hostility towards all his brothers." When things calmed down, Hagar returned to Abraham's home and gave birth. The young boy, named Ishmael as God had willed it, lived with his father Abraham and his wife Sarah alongside his true mother Hagar for some time, until the birth of the prodigal son, Isaac. Abraham's wife Sarah was blessed with child from God, well after she showed signs of infertility, and the covenant with God was truly fulfilled. Unfortunately, Sarah had no plan to share this inheritance with Hagar and Ishmael. One day, while Isaac and Ishmael were playing with one another, Sarah could not hold her tongue and demanded Hagar and Ishmael be sent away. Abraham truly did love Ishmael dearly and hesitated in the decision. But God did assure him before that Isaac was to be the true inheritor of the house of Abraham, so he was sent away. With that, Hagar was given a supply of bread and water to venture off into the unforgiving desert. With nowhere to go, the family would surely perish. Hagar could not bear to see her son die, so she sent him away. But God heard the cries of the young boy on the verge of withering away and sent an angel to speak with his mother. "What is the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation." Then God opened her eyes and she saw a well of water. So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy as he grew up. He lived in the desert and became an archer. Growing into a fine young man, Hagar arranged a marriage with the daughter of an Egyptian sorcerer named Kasdiel. Ishmael, not wanting to go against his mother, married the woman named Malat. Abraham disapproved greatly, however, seeing the arrangement as unholy, resigning to banishing his son's wife with child along with Hagar into the desert. This poor woman really can't catch a break. It's unknown what happened to Hagar, but being the daughter of a sorcerer, Malat met with the demon of the desert named Igrathiel and laid with him. In her desperation to survive, the demonic seed corrupted the child within her womb, and in their unholy union, they engendered a child named Agrat, daughter of Malat. The unwanted daughter of the unwanted son, Agrat lives to get back at the world that produced her. The demoness Agrat was said to be the angel of sacred prostitution and fellow queen of demons alongside Lilith, Nama, and Isheth Zenunim. Together, they would seduce and bring low the servants of God, successfully debasing the likes of Archangel Samael and even the great King Solomon. This demonic group are a force to be reckoned with, always staying close to.
That's what I'm saying, Metallica Knight. Thank you. Like, bro's out here crashing out for no reason. Like, goddamn, bro's out here crashing out for no reason.
To her demonic sisters, with Lilith as her stand-in mother. On the eves of Wednesdays and Saturdays, she rides a chariot carrying 18 messengers of spiritual destruction, dancing on the roofs while her succubi family howls into the night. In SMT Vengeance, she is portrayed as a young-looking woman in a long black dress layered with gold, holding a parasol and wearing a stereotypical witch's hat. At first glance, she's just a cute girl, but looking deeper, she has some odd features. Her exposed skin looks almost mechanical, with long segmented doll-like features for feet, hands, and shoulder sockets, with her eyes being a deep blood red. Unlike others who either were once human and cursed like Lilith, always a demon like Nama and Isheth, Agrat was a unique case. Her circumstances were very unfortunate. If only life had gone different, she may have been a normal girl living life with her mother and father in Egypt. But fate had other plans. Corrupted in the womb from her mother's embrace of demonic taint, she was twisted in her formation to be a demon, viewed as nothing more than a puppet to those around her. She clings to her siblings as a human child would, but her nature demands she commit evil upon this world. She is a being that tries to hide her nature, as she is the only clothed member of the Kadishtu, but also holds to the tenets of their belief to her very core. She is complex, much like a human, but as cruel as any demon. One of my favorite new demon designs after learning about her backstory. Well, that covers the sacred women of the Kadishtu.
Yo, that's his favorite too?
Let me know.
I think everybody's fan favorite is fucking accurate. How dare how dare Lewis have audacity to checks notes, wants to be treated as an equal. Hooray for God's eternal seismic and misogyny. That's funny, but her crime was actually simpler than that. She defied God. There are the texts about Isis leading people to false salvation and false heaven. Leading people's souls' lives was the inspiration for her personality. I thought her bizarre talk of salvation while torturing people. There's one story from Jewish text that says after Abel died, Adam left Eve, Sarah was taken kidnapped by Lilith, her and the Amma. Nobody was found in the fall, so I don't know if she was ever saved. Edgar is very cute. I like her design and backstory. Is really sad. Agrad is definitely my favorite. To me, she seemed like the less malicious of the Kadishu. She could have killed the humans who Megasui she was harvesting if she felt like it, but instead she went for the more tame solution, making people sick to reduce the number of casualties. Her design, personality, and unique skill really caught my attention. That's what I'm saying. She's actually really unique. Because in the game, she's out of all of them, she's the least bloodthirsty. I mean, she's still evil, but I could crash out whoever the hell I want. I didn't say you couldn't. I'm just saying it's stupid. So you can. You can do stupid things. I can't stop you. But it doesn't make it less stupid. It's not stupid because y'all two are acting retarded. Bro, how are we acting retarded? What? Huh? More like you're being horny. I sent you a picture of literally of someone blowing a balloon, and you're going, oh my god, why is Pete sucking dick? Why is Pete sucking dick? There's no dick in the picture. You're inserting it in there. You want the dick to be there. That's the thing. You want the dick to be there. I'm scared. What the fuck?
Young, where once
I didn't know his name. Not to disrespect. I'm not Savon. Apples don't fall far from the tree. Birds of a feather flock together. That's all I'm gonna say. What do you mean to that? I meant what I said. What are you talking about? I meant what I said. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm gonna get my cutlass. How about you stop? How about you get yourself a nice cold cup of water and calm the fuck down? How about that? And get your mind out the gutter. How about that? Fuck no. Why? Why? See this? See, it is that what I'm talking about. The animosity. Full of just animosity for no reason. You know what? Forget it. You're the one bringing it up. I did forget it. You're the one bringing it up again. Forget it. Again, you're telling me forget it, but you're the one who brought it up. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't even know how to blow the balloon still. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, out here fucking you're out here rage baiting for no reason, bro. Like what the fuck? Calm the fuck down. What's the fuck? Oh god damn. Oh. It's okay, you haven't forgot it, but I have already, so I don't care. Oh, now you forgot it. Oh, now you forgot it. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, now you forgot it. Okay. Uh-huh. Totally. Totally. It's not like you just brought it up after I didn't say shit about it, and you're like, remember, I still remember the Instagram incident. Don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. How this game I haven't played on my fucking PC? Let me see what game this is. About what? Oh, oh yeah. About the shit you brought up. That's what it's about. It's about the stuff you brought up. But no, okay, now you want to forget it after you brought it up. That's crazy how he brings it up and then and then he just chooses when he wants to fucking forget about shit. What stuff? All right, it's cool. I'll give you that. The rage bait, that rage bait's better. Because usually your rage bait's fucking ass cheeks, but you know that rage. I'll give you a rage bait. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. I'll give you a rage bait a 2 out of 10. Better than usual. I don't know what game this is. I just randomly have this installed on my PC. And what is this? Oh, it looks like it might be like a farming game or some shit. It's quite the futa. What the fuck are you talking about? What game is this? Fields of what the? Why do I have this game? I don't know. I don't know why I have this game on my PC. I don't even. I think I've had this game on my PC for a long ass time. I've never played. Fuck. Fuck is this shit? Why is it not showing up on my screen? What the fuck? Not showing up. See, this is why. This is why I fucking hate game capture, bro. Game capture don't be working. I don't know fuck this shit's about. There you go. I don't know what the fuck this game is about. Surely it's not a horror game in disguise, right? Surely. What the fuck am I playing? What the fuck am I? What the fuck am I playing? Dorking sis? Island. His name is literally Island. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Like used a nice hot cup of coffee. Oh god, now he's pulling a mocha. I don't give him fucking coffee. You don't need that shit. Thank you. Has a town revitalization plan coming along? It's nearly there, I think. I've cataloged the earthquake damage. It's listed out the various repairs. I've cataloged the earthquake's damage, listed out the various repairs necessary. I even made plans to replenish our emergency stockpile by the end of summer. The only thing you are missing now is the help to see it through. With mother and father called away to the capital, and people leaving after the earthquake, there certainly are fewer helping hands around. If only we could attract new villagers to move here. Mystery is such a beautiful place. Small town charm, the rich history of the area, the rolling farmland. That's it. The old farm south of town. Why don't we send a notice to the Adventurers Guild in the capital? Surely someone out there will agree to aid the town in exchange for land with such potential. That's a great idea. I'll get started on it. Thank you, Island. I wonder who will answer the call. I guess that's what the game's about. Character customization. Why is my character starting on a day then? Pronouns in my fucking game. They're fucking pronouns. Fucking pronouns. Get. Yeah. I'll be like that one guy. He was on his character creation. He fucking crashed out. What are fucking pronouns in my fucking game? Fucking pronouns. What the fuck is it? It's fucking pronouns. Fucking pronouns. Who needs this shit? Guess what? I use all the fucking pronouns. All of them. Wait, no, let me use I'm sorry, that's the first thing that came to my fucking mind. That fucking bald ass white dude that looks like a chicken nugget. Fucking yelling over fucking pronouns. That shit was fucking hilarious. But yo, low-key, they have like, they really added every combination. What? Okay, what's the difference between he, she, and she, he? There's actually a difference? Does changing the order make a difference? First of all, skin tone, you already know. Let me see. I'm like, I ain't super dark. I ain't super dark, but I'm like around here. I'm like around there. About to get dripped out. Come on, man. I can give myself the tired ass eyes, droopy eyes. I could give myself the Brock eyes, serious eyes, small eyes. I give myself the tired looking eyes. Bro, do I have to play as a female? I can't play as a dude? Bro, what the fuck? What is this? That's cute. What is this? The dress? I like the yellow. Miscellaneous. Like either wear overalls or wear a dress, or wear the yellow dress. Look pretty. T-shirt. A sleeveless dress. What is this? Boots? Bro, do you even look, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Boots. Boss shoes. Oh, I'll take the boots. Why does the color of the boots really matter? Like it's pixelated, so I don't know if it matters that much. Medium hair. That's not yet available. That's so different hair. Let me get black here. Hold on. Which one did I pick? What's the black here? Okay, I like the purple, yo. So you wait? Oh wait. Facial hair. Wait. So wait. But you only have female clothes, so I'm confused. I'm fucking confused. I can wear glasses. I could be a nerd. Actually. Bruh, some ugly ass glasses. I want them fucking glasses. Blush face? Well, they only give me female clothes, so I guess I'm making my character a female. A beret, hair accessories, helmet. I can wear a helmet. I don't want the helmet. I could wear a hat, a cowboy hat, a rain hat. I might go with the rain hat. I'll go with a witch hat. Witch hat kind of looks cool. I go with the witch hat. Why'd I wear witch hat? I don't fucking know. Yeah, helmets. What is this? Oh, a hijab? Okay. Representation. A fighter headband. Hold on. I gotta see this shit. Nah, you know, with the look I'm going for, it don't match. I'm gonna go back to the witch hat. I don't know. I thought it was gonna look kind of saucy, you know. Mist Grove Farm. Spring 22. Okay, I can change my birthday. Yo, let me make it my actual birthday. Oh, but technically my birthday's during spring, so I'll make it spring. My birthday's around spring. The 6th of spring. Wait, so there's no months? It's just seasons? There's winter, summer, fall, winter, spring. Enter a new name. Let's grow farm. Let's grow farm. It sounds alright. Miss Grove Farm. Do I want to change it? I'm trying to think of a cool name for the farm. I'm trying to think of a badass name for the fucking farm. If not, I'll just go back to Miss Grove Farm. What do you think? I can't spell. Farm of Eternity. I don't know. Hopefully I can change the name of the fucking farm. I don't think I think of a cool ass name. Pet's not yet available. Do I want to change my name? Leave it R. If it was a male, it would. If I could choose male, I would have fucking made it him and two again. But I'll leave it R. I'm just confused. Why can't you? What? What is the main demographic like women? Like, are women the main demographic of this game? I don't fucking know. Why my character look kind of cute? What the fuck? Hello there. Who the fuck are you? Balor? Balor? Look at the tired eyes. I'm always tired of shit. Didn't expect to see anyone else out this way. The roads have been a real mess since the earthquake. I'm Ballard, a traveling merchant. Pleased to meet you. Okay, why is the text so slow? Let me guess. You're here at Lady Adeline's request? You mentioned someone had taken up her offer. I'm here for the house. I've seen the area. It's a lovely spot, quite close to town. I'll walk with you to the rest of the way, if you don't mind the company. No wagons can get through since the bridge collapsed, so I've had to carry what I can on foot. Sounds like a skill issue. Why am I happy? I didn't ask you. Great, let's go. Bro, I didn't even ask that I wanted you to come with me, right? This game's about to speed up, bro. You should be able to make it before it gets dark. Come on, we'll head straight to your new farmstead. It's really suspicious that a random guy just wants to come with me. Like, Lord Island. Look who I found at the edge of the forest. Ari, I presume. Welcome. I'm Island. It's wonderful to meet you. You're in good hands, Ari. I'm off to the inn. It's been a long day and I need a hot meal. See you around. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think? Nice, isn't it? You're right outside of town. Great soil for farming. Farm simulator? And look at this house. 4 stout walls with rich history. Let's go inside, shall we? Nothing's better than a jelly-filled donut. Ah. Who the fuck is this? Are you in my house? Just a minute. What the fuck is she doing? Yo, what you doing in my house? It appears we're not quite ready for you. But not to worry. Don't need a moment. I'm used to roughing it, honestly. Can we go in and help? No need. Are you blushing for? What the fuck? What are you doing in my house? What the fuck are you doing, bro? It's nighttime. I'm trying to sleep. Get the fuck out of my house. Did she break something? It must be Ari. I'm Adeline. Thanks so much for answering my request. Mother are so excited to have a real adventure here to help the town. I hope you like your new farm. It has a lot of potential, don't you think? Why don't you come inside? I was before you kicked me out. Damn, that was fast. What the fuck? You know how cozy. Wow, that was fast. That's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck? Did she go Ultra Instinct or some shit and then started fucking cleaning like crazy? It was empty as fuck a second ago, and then she literally just did that like within like fucking 15 seconds. Haha. Why is she laughing? Would you like a quick tour of the room? Sure. Whatever. Just hurry up. Wonderful. I have to be able to change the text speed, bro. This here is your diary. You can write when you want to record your story. And this, of course, is your new bed. Make sure you get to sleep by 2 a.m. Make sure you get to 2 a.m. each day to keep your stamina up. Oh, so you gotta go to bed by a certain point. If I don't go to bed by 2 a.m., my stamina is gonna be lacking. You can also put this calendar up for you. You can use it to check when Mystria holds its festivals, to check when everyone in town's birthdays are. And this storage chest here was made by Mish's very own carpenter, Rias. You can store items here if your bag starts to get too full. And that's about it for your tour. Fireplace? I thought you might be hungry when you get here, so I stopped by the inn and picked up a bowl of their famous vegetable soup. Well, I'm sure you're worn out from your long day. We won't keep you up. Welcome to Mystria, Ari. We're so glad to have you. Let's meet up tomorrow so we can start discussing our plans for the town restoration. go to bed. Ah, yes. Just like Pokemon. This is how you go to bed in 2D Pokemon. You just walk onto the bed with your shoes on and everything. Yep. That's how you go to sleep back in 2D Pokemon. Just walk right into the bed and just go to sleep. No taking off your shoes, no taking off your bag, no nothing. Alright, we're awake. Yo, I could fight? What the fuck? I got like a three-piece combo. So you're gonna eat breakfast or something? Like, what are we gonna do? Let me see my chest. Oh shit! Open chest. Give back my sword. I need that shit. I'm gonna need. Can I see settings? Where's my settings? A worn but still serviceable sword used to cut grass and fight if necessary. Where are the settings? What the fuck? Oh, I'm basically like a romance people in this game. Alright. Well, I already know it's probably gonna be Adeline, unless someone else comes up. Oh yeah, see, it says I'm single. So I guess there's romances in this fucking game. Settings. Gameplay. 24-hour clock. No HUD numbers. Display. Bro, you can't tell me I can't speed this shit up. You gotta be serious. Why? Why can't I speed up the dialogue, man? It talks so slow. Oh my god. What is this? Best settings. I don't have any armor. My map. Alright. Celine. Ah, hello, you must be Ari. I'm Celine. Nice to meet you. Bro, you have to talk faster, bro. I live in the cottage north of here. I'm so excited that we'll be neighbors. In fact, I brought you a little housewarming, field warming present. Here's a hoe. You'll need it to till your fields. I love gardening myself, so I had this extra one laying around. Minecraft? If you want to expand your field size, though, you'll need a shovel. They're available at my family's general store. Here are 3 bags of tulip seeds to get you started. Our store also carries a selection of other seeds, so be sure to stop by. I hope you'll consider growing lots of flowers. More potatoes. Oh, did you know that potato plants flower too? You'll actually be able to tell that they're ready to harvest when their flowers bloom. What? They do? Horsey. Who the fuck are you? Hayden. Morning, neighbor. Name's Hayden. I run a Sweetwater farm to the west. You don't gotta tell me your name, Ari. You already the talk of the town. The talk of the town, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like my radiance, My radiance is just so bright. I don't even gotta say my name. Y'all already know. Hayden, you almost galloped straight into poor out. Nah, bro. I would have deflected. I would have parried the damn horse. I would have parried that shit. Alright, don't mind my horse. He just likes to meet new folks as much as I do. Yeah. I think I need to lie down. Those are all mine. A farmer after my own heart. Here, I brought you a little something. Take this watering can. You'll need it to water your crops every day if you want them to grow big and strong. And here are 3 bags of turnip seeds. Bro, what the fuck? Y'all give me a lot of shit, thank you. The whole town will surely appreciate more shipments of fresh produce. It's been a good while since I've been out here. Things sure have gone overgrown. You need any pointers on getting started with your field, Ari? Oh, some tips. Tutorial. Step 1. Use your hoe in cleared field areas to till the soil. Plant seeds on the tilled soil tiles. Water your crops every day until they're fully grown. Harvest your crops. You can purchase a shovel from a general store when you want to expand your fields. Sell, cook, or even feed your crops to your animals. Don't be shy, Ari. Come by anytime if you want to chat. I'd love to introduce you to all my animals. I don't give a fuck about your animals. I'm sure you must be eager to meet up with Adeline. Just to head north to here, and the road will take you right into town. How do I get water? I don't have a sink in my house. Oh, there's a well. I think I have to go to the well. They explain how I'm gonna get that fucking water. Hey, let me just wave dash real quick. Hold on. All right. Go to my well. Need water. Oh, look. Water? What is this? There's a chest out here? How do I get water? Oh shit. Okay. Should I turn on the fireplace or? Bro, I need water. Is there a pond nearby or some shit? Where's my map? Need water. Did they explain how I get water? Do I just use it? Does it just have infinite water? I don't want my crops to dry up. God damn it. There has to be a pond or something I can get water from. Can I get it from here? Let me see. Can't pick up the log? The stick? Oh, I don't know. Fuck. B? Y? Okay, press Y. Okay, use a little bit of stamina. That's 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. Before I put that all down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I guess this has water in it. Do one at a time. In case I run out of water. I don't know if I have a limited amount of water. Why does pouring water on the seeds take stamina? Fat as fuck. Why is my character fat as fuck? Like, I know I'm lazy in real life, but like, it takes no stamina to fucking water your damn shit. I poured on the wrong shit. Okay, if you pour it in the wrong spot, it doesn't take stamina. Alright. I planted my shit. Kinda like... Extra grass. Does that take stamina? I can't tell. Oh shit, what the fuck? A grass seed can be used basically for small animals. Okay, put that in my chest. I don't need that shit right now. That in my fucking chest. The fuck is that? Grass? Fiber made of plant material used in a variety of crafting recipes? Alright, put that in. I'll just put all my gardening shit in there. Okay, you can stack shit too. It says dried grass that can be used to feed large animals, also used in certain crafting recipes. Large hay. Getting a lot of fucking fiber. I don't know how useful. It's probably, I don't know. It seems pretty easy to get, so I don't know if I'll need it for like easy crafting shit. But is that a fucking? Oh, you can shake the trees. I got an acorn. I can eat the acorn. Why do I want to eat the acorn? Oh, what did it say? It said something. It said something. I mashed. The nut of an oak tree used in cooking and crafting recipes. Okay, wow. Also, I don't know why you're saying SMH. Acorn. A pine cone. Pine cone containing seeds of pine tree. Well, can I use that to grow a tree? What? Gonna pick the cow. I ain't got no cows yet. Can I pick up the bugs? There's like bugs everywhere. Can't pick up the bugs. Let me try shaking the pink tree. What the pink tree got? The acorn. Mario Kart World. Gonna pick the cow. Bro say he wants to pick off-brand Bowser Jr., which is very interesting. And it's like 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. I haven't went to go see anybody yet. I got to choose the rabbit. Bro, you choose an all-brand Bowser Jr. Just choose Bowser Jr. Why are you choosing Nabbit? Where's my sword? Gotta be. You're in mystery right now. Well, berries. All berries. These small red berries are foraged in the spring. Berries. What the fuck is this shit? A dandelion. I'm getting a lot of ingredients. What the fuck? Can you shake the bush? Pig coin coffer. Hope gonna pick a goofy character. I don't know why I feel it. All I know is when they update the game and they add fucking Midbus as a update character, I'm maining Midbus. I like underdogs. Or Fawful. If they add Fawful, I'm maining Fawful. What the fuck is this dude? Who's that? You don't know ball. Ahoy there. Well, we got an old ass woman here. I'm Terithia, and who might you be? Ah, that's right. Adeline mentioned her plan a while back. I didn't realize someone had taken up her on it. I run a little tackle shop out by the beach. I see fishing. I sell fishing rods and a small selection of freshly caught fish. Feel free to stop by. Let me get a fishing rod real quick. I got 50 doubloons. How much is a fishing rod? Can I sell? Can I sell her shit? A ringer, on plate skirt. 500 doubloons. God damn. Got a lobster. We got some coffee. Pizza. I'll tell you the quality of it. Pizza. Poached pear. Vegetable pot pie. Cattail fluff. Isn't cattail that shit that people be trying to eat and it like blows up in their fucking mouth? Pause. You say you sell fishing rods. I don't see no fucking fishing rods. She's lying to me. No? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of people trying to eat the fucking cattail and it fucking just blows up in their fucking mouth. A popular fall crop that regrows. Can I buy the weed? No, I can't buy the weed. Bro, where are the fishing rods at? Can I jump? I will say this game is very peaceful. I just wish this game was like a little bit faster. Just like 5% faster. This game feels like it feels like how like some of my games feel when they're like really laggy. Even though I know the game's not lagging, this is just how fast it moves, but it feels laggy. It's gonna get boring real quick. No, it's not. Because you could actually fight in this game. Because they had to give you a sword, so you could fight in this game. So. We'll see. It could get boring, but I only get boring if I can't fight something. If I can fight something in this game, then it won't be. It probably won't be boring. We'll see. Also, why is it on 24-hour clock? I don't like military time. I can't fucking. Bro, just tell me it's fucking 1 a.m. Don't tell me it's button game graphic style Nintendo. I can take the button graphic style. Not on 24-hour clock, bro. Put that shit to like 3:20 p.m. Thank you. 12 o'clock. No, it's not. It's 3:30. I said in game. The in game clock. 3:30 p.m. The narrows. I can't cut the bushes. You can't sprint? Can I sprint? Oh shit, no. Y, X. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't think I can sprint. I think this is as fast as I go. Where's my house? Where's my house? What the fuck? Okay, so I go down, right, I go down then right. Yo, getting around in this game is gonna take forever, bro. Like, I need a horse. The thing is, like, my stamina's fine, so if I don't go to sleep, is my stamina gonna, like, still be the same? Because I guess going to sleep, like, is determined, or like, your stamina for the next day is determined by how much stamina you use and when you go to sleep. So if I just don't go to sleep, right? So I still have, like, pretty much like 3/4 of my stamina left. Pick up the stick? I can't pick up the stick. Why can't I pick up sticks? I just want to dump all this shit in here. Oh shit, no, that's the chest. Hold on. So the berries I'll keep. Put this in my house. The edible shit I'll put in my house. I'll keep the soup. It's 5:20 p.m. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it back before night. I don't know if shit is gonna spawn at night. I don't know. I might have to be careful. I don't know. Can I steal shit from his farm? Let me steal his water. Okay, so this is this guy's farm. Bro, my farm is fucking rinky-dink, bro. It's 6 p.m. I think I should be good until like 9 p.m. I should be fine. I would assume stuff doesn't start spawning until like 9 p.m. So I got a little bit. So right now, I gotta go all the way up. I gotta go right. Bro, this is so slow. Can you move faster, please? Like, do I, like, what, is this Pokemon? Do I need the fucking running shoes or some shit to run? Like, what the hell's going on, bro? Okay, is this showing me, what are all those are different people? Oh. Looking at group chat in IG? Nah, because I be thinking, because I don't know, sometimes I'll just be checking Discord. Because sometimes people be messaging me in Discord and I don't see it. They be like, oh, you didn't see my stuff? You didn't see my stuff in Discord? Cause it be y'all yapping in the fucking Instagram chat and I'll be thinking of something else. So I have to check every now and then. I sent you something? Oh. Because you put bro Daisy looking at group chat in IG. That's what you put. You said I'm looking in chat. Auto correction?
Well, your sister apparently doesn't understand that.
Damn. 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 Pull up his IP. Depart. I'm gonna depart you. You don't you got Amazon Prime? He said I'm gonna ship you back to Africa. He's like, bro, it's been 30 years. Bro's taking a sweet time. Like, damn, bro, it's been 30 years, bro. Oh, you don't take that long to ship shit. You got Amazon Prime? Hi there, Ari. I was hoping I'd run into you. The timing's perfect. I'm sure you're eager to start helping Mystria and its citizens, so I'm here to tell you all about our town's request board. Come with me. As the name implies, villagers post their requests here every day. You receive rewards whenever you complete them. It's a great way to earn money, equipment, and most importantly, renown. Renown? Ah yes, let me explain the basics. As you know, Mystria is just one of the many towns that make up the kingdom of Aldaria. All of them receive a town rank according to the renown level. Towns with higher town rank enjoy more popularity and more support from the capital. Mystria's renown level was improving prior to the earthquake. Since then, though, we're down 2 entire town ranks. As daughter and heiress of Mistress Barum, improving this situation is my highest priority. With your help, we'll repair the earthquake's damage, raise Mistria's town rank, and put this village back on the map. Why don't you go ahead now and accept your first request? It's one I just put up for you. Feed the townsfolk. Alright, accepted. Perfect. That was easy, right? I'm sure you want to meet your new neighbors as much as they want to meet you. And as you get to know them better, your journal can keep track of your relationships with them and even document their favorite gifts. Am I really hitting on her right now? Okay. Ah. Well, I wouldn't say no to a tulip, Ari. Anyway, we still got a lot of things to talk about. You can view the map in your journal. It should give you a good idea where people are. Isn't that helpful? Each time you meet someone, it will update. The good thing is it's the first step on our path to restoring the town. Isn't this exciting? Come talk to me once you're done meeting everyone. Alright, bro. Okay, low key, I should probably head back to my house and go to sleep. Or at least see what happens at night. Because I don't know if shit is going to spawn at night and try to, like, take me out. 'Cause I can fight shit. I don't see a health bar, though. Unless it's, like, only shit spawns at nighttime or some shit. Where do I go? I could just go down. My character walks so slow. Oh my god. He's just frolicking. I wish I could sell shit. Okay, how do I get back to my house? Oh, just directly down? Oh shit, that's mad fast. That's way faster. This takes me straight to my house. Alright. I might just have to stall for time. I want to see what happens at night. Like, is shit gonna, like, wolves and shit gonna start spawning or whatnot? Like, I don't know. Oh shit. Now it's night. Also, it's almost my birthday already. It's one Monday. My birthday is six Monday or 6 Saturday on spring. I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. So quiet. Guys, I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. Why is it so quiet? Old ass tree. What is it? Something gonna happen? It says I have to go to bed by 2. I guess if I don't go to bed by 2, I don't really gain that much stamina, probably. I don't really need that much rest. I didn't really do a lot. What is this? Tulip? A daffodil. She says she likes tulips. And also, I guess certain things grow in certain months. Like, I'm not gonna get certain flowers in like winter or some shit. Looks like a giant turd. Nothing gonna happen? It's like 10 p.m. Weird. I'm scared something's gonna try to jump me, and I'm not gonna be able to outrun it because my character is like so fucking slow. Is nothing gonna happen? Also gotta wait until it's like really late. I don't fucking know. Doesn't seem like anything happens at night. Hey, I'll wait. I'll just keep walking around. Berries! Hate that shit. Berries. Is that a chicken statue? Yo, this is cool. You can hear the water. Yo, look, you can put this on to sleep. Like, what the fuck? Fucking ambience. What is this, Daffodil? Lilac. I've still yet to find a fucking... What is it? A daffodil. To find one. Chicken. Here's looking chicken statue. There are shiny beads glinting from the bottom of the container. Glinting beads? What the fuck? Am I about to summon like a legendary Pokemon or something with that shit? It's 11 p.m. and nothing has happened at all. I'm just out here looking at flowers. I'm waiting for something to happen. Something has to happen eventually. Because he gave me a sword for a reason. It's getting rather late. You should head home. What's gonna happen if I don't head home? What if I don't want to? Says I gotta be in bed by 2. What if I don't? What is this? A dandelion. Is really nothing gonna happen? Like, literally nothing? Nothing is gonna fucking happen? Really? That rock looks weird. Wow, nothing's gonna happen. Let me go to let me go to bed. It's almost 2. Check my mailbox. Yeah, my birthday's in 6 days. Or in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. This is how I cook shit? I set my table. 120. Alright, let me go to sleep. Renan sold items 42. Oh wait, all that shit I sell? Oh shit. I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that. I grinded all that shit for nothing. Well, I mean, I didn't really need it. I don't even know if I needed any of it. Wait, didn't she say she wanted a daffodil? Fuck! I sold a daffodil! Sold. I fucking sold. I sold 42 items and I got how much? So everything you put in that chest is what you're selling at the end of the day. I'm mad as fuck. Save, okay, automatically saves. All right. Yeah, I sold all that shit. I needed that fucking daffodil, bro. Save again, just in case. I don't trust the game. Wait, hold on. There was another game I saw. I saw it today. Hold on. Fuck. I just dropped my sword. Hold on. I think it was on Steam. Gotta find it. What was the name of the game? Check my YouTube. Check my YouTube. Okay, I found it. Hold on. So I saw this on YouTube. Let me see. Is this? Let me look at this show. The hell? Thing in the man. See. What's AI about to be? I said, okay, hold on. It's downloading. I don't know how fast it's gonna download. Oh, it's downloading really fast. Holy shit. Damn, that downloaded fast. What the fuck? I gotta go to game capture. Let me see. Damn it, I can't fucking see it. What the fuck? I don't know why my shit doesn't want to work. I have to display capture. Okay, y'all can see my screen. Literally, I saw this game. And it is free, by the way. I saw this shit is free. So apparently, it's like a speed dating game where basically you have to. I guess you play online against other people, and basically you have to outflirt. It's like I think it's like an AI. You have to outflirt it. You have to outflirt your opponent. Which I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I'll be able to do that shit. Log in. Oh, I need my email. All right, hold on. I don't want people to know my fucking email. Hold on. I don't have to fucking log in. Or let me register. Okay, let me use my personal one. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta log in and everything? Alright, so let me go to my email. Okay, you're now signing with your new account. Why do I need an account for this game? Okay, now I can log in. Better remember me. There you go. Fuck. Enter my name. A meaningful name. I mean, call me Daisy. Enter your invite code. Get an awesome bonus. Invite code. Let me see. So the person I watched on YouTube, does he give us an invite code? Let me see. Check the description. I don't think he gives me an invite code. What's the invite code? Okay, I think I can show my screen now. Hold on. Show my screen now. Like a solo chat? Characters? Okay, some characters I have to purchase. Hazel. Okay, scroll. Aiko, Hazel, Molly, Mia, Gabby, Grace, Lawrence. Is that fucking Deer? Eldritch Deer? Brianna Rodrigo. We start with these. I have no money. Let's workshop. Whoa. Workshop creator tool. Hey yo, what the fuck? Someone made a Lucifer one? Yo! Oh, hold on, I gotta. Yo, that's crazy. What the fuck? We made a Raiden Shogun one? Don't made a Freyren one? What the fuck? Yo, you already know I gotta get the Lucy, bro. I gotta get Lucy, bro. I'll get the Freyren one too. I gotta get the Lucy one, bro. Okay, what's solo chat? What is that? No message? What is this? Solo chat? What the fuck is this? No message. Limit time. AI to you? What is that? Event store? What is this? Play game? Characters play. What is this? Why is there a plus share? Solo chat, I don't know what the fuck that is. Game settings. What is this? Full screen. Sound music. Okay, there's not really much settings. What's the store? Eddie. What is that? Cash package? $9. Who's spending $50 on this game? I doubt that this game is that good. No offense. Daily deal, free. Okay, that's free. Okay, take it. Free money. All right, let's play a game. Start tutorial, yes. Oh, the start tutorial. Why is my character naked? The opponent is Johnny. There's the dressing room where you can mix and match outfits to show off your unique style. This setting is to move this shit. This settings menu where you can adjust your room settings anytime. Huh? Once you're ready, just click start. Hold on, bro. I need to change my shit, bro. Bro. Okay. It says each day it will consume 1 date ticket. You can spend 50 cash to purchase it. Consider it buying your date a drink during the tutorial period. There will be no consumption. Oh, it's one of those. Is it one of those type of games where you have to you have a charge or some shit? That's how they get you. That's how they get the money. And you just spend money on that fucking shit. I don't even have an outfit, bro. Oh shit. What's up? Okay, I have to type shit. Hold on. Hey Daisy, nice to meet you. I'm Stella, your newbie guide. This is Pick Me, a chat game and charm battlefield. You'll take turns with another player to impress me, whether through banter, boasting, or creative flirting. The goal is to reach my heart. Say something that'll wow me. I like the skulls on your outfit. What? Okay. Is that really the best you could come up with? Bro! Keep trying, I'm not that easy to impress. Now it's Johnny's turn and he looks ready to stir things up. He's doing pretty well too. Here's a tip. If you really want to win my heart, show me a truckload of junk food. With a truckload of junk food. What's this do? At the start of the next turn, your opponent will suffer an accident. How unfortunate. I could sabotage them? Daisy is just a nerd. How could this person ever be my match? And by the way, you should definitely cut the junk food. It's bad for your health. You dare criticize my eating habits? Are you to woo me or to be my health coach? Dude, think you can score points by preaching healthy living? Ugh, I hate being told what to do. Feels like Daisy's at least cooler than you. Damn. Hey, Johnny just called you a nerd. How are you gonna strike back? Don't let me down. I love watching people fight over me. And by the way, I saw you sneak in a skill card. Tons of skill cards. Make sure you know how to use them. Okay, fine. You want to begin help eat young. Oh. Hey, the way you struggle to pull a full sentence together is kind of cute. You're not quite there yet, but you're getting closer. Hope you find your groove soon. John, you really should learn from Daisy. At least try to seem a little smarter. Exposing his underwear. What the fuck? Johnny, next time don't forget to wear queen-themed underwear. If it accidentally shows, that's still pure rock spirit. Anyway, that's it for this intro, Daisy. You did pretty well. Don't keep me waiting too long. Come back and hang out. You gotta still his contact info. What the hell? You've unlocked her contact info, can now chat one-on-one. You'll learn even more rewards. Okay. What the fuck? Correct. Daisy leaned in. I may have bribed a convenience store owner, tracked down a warehouse surplus, and negotiated with a noodle black market dealer. Stella nearly choked. That's either the nerdiest or most romantic thing anyone has ever done for me. Porque no los dos. Daisy pulled out a single flaming hot chip, folded it into a tiny origami heart. What the fuck is this talking about? Still think I'm just a bookworm? The barista side. If you two are done flirting, I have other customers. We should come to the next level. So I won? Yeah. Well, clearly I'm very bad at flirting. Snack a solo chat. Let me see. Solo chat can also be used to chat. Characters, of course, they'll reply when they're free. But don't worry, the cost of messages is very low. Gradually convert into coins, but also increase depending as you chat more. I don't have any cash. I don't think I can send anything. So I don't know what type. I'm just gonna put hey. Hope you're having a awesome day. I really enjoyed. I cannot spell. Meeting you. I can't put the shits. I was gonna do little emoji face. Yeah, I don't have enough cash to send the messages. No cash. This is interesting. I guess that's how they make their fucking money. Oh shit, okay, hold on, let me customize my body real quick. Skin color, hey! I am not like... Outfits. about to be dripped out. Yo, hold on. Glasses. Oh, do I have any dude haircuts? Let me see. There you go. There's like one dude haircut. Oh, this one. Bruh. Well, I have 2 tickets, but I don't know. I'm not the fucking best at flirting. All right, I just want to try this game. Anyways, I couldn't look at chat because the game is on timer, so I couldn't read chat. I was trying to focus. You don't see my VTuber because I moved it to the side because it was blocking the button. Bro said no Black Lagoon. Bro, I wanted to play this game a little bit. God damn, calm the fuck down. How come the game looks blowed up? I don't see your VTuber character. That's because you're on display capture. Yeah, can you hear me? For life. How badly do you want my attention? How badly do you want me to notice you? All right. You have a Discord? How badly do you want me to notice you? Anyways, let me use the bathroom real quick before I start, so I don't got to take a bathroom break. Anyways, before I go, actually, I'm gonna end YouTube stream. We're about to watch some more Black Lagoon. If you're on YouTube, you could join Twitch. If you do, I think if you do exclamation mark Twitch, it should show the link on YouTube. Let me see. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Fucking bot. But basically, I don't know. You can join Twitch. It's #1 Daisy Enjoyer. If you can't find it, I'm pretty sure I linked it in the community section. You just have to scroll down a little bit. I'm pretty sure I put my Twitch there in case people can't find it. But we're gonna be watching Black Lagoon on Twitch. So if you want, you come over, watch with us. And yeah. But if not, hope you enjoyed stream. Leave a like. Leave a like on YouTube VOD. Consider subscribing. Follow me on Twitch. And if you want, you can also join the Discord. If you're over the age of 18, feel free to join. It should be in the community section of my YouTube. The link should be there. And if you're under the age of 18, don't join or else you get banned. But anyways, I'll see y'all. I guess later today, YouTube. Bye bye.